Okay, and his name again, please?
His name is Ingo Porada.
I'm not familiar with the name.
Last line you can say he was from South Africa.
Right.
I've
I'm
written
trying
total 16 books, sir. And
wow. Just show the book again, Colonel. Love story. Just
love
lift it up
story of
higher.
war heroes.
Of war heroes. A bit
Yeah.
higher, so I can see the name of the author. Higher. Lift it
Author?
higher, please. Okay. Oh, that's your book.
This is my book. I said,
Okay.
this is my book.
Okay.
And this was translated by other good authors in 2 languages. This is the
Lovely.
Tamil version.
Tamil version, yes.
Tamil.
Yeah.
Then Telugu also, it was the same book, Love Story of Wahid.
Thank you, sir. We are live on YouTube, and in a while, in 2 minutes, we'll begin the show. And let me begin the video of the tiles. So I beg your pardon, and hope you would understand. Thank you. And
thank you. Yeah, that's fascinating. That you've written a book. Can you name some of the war heroes that
I
you've
will
mentioned?
request you to mute yourself, sir, please.
You know, the
biggest
hero, which my favorite was Major Puran Chand. He was from Jammu and Kashmir, and great hero. He sacrificed his life.
I'm having my turn.
Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to the Poetry Reading with Fertile Brains. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Like, as usual, let's begin with a few lines. To make a difference in someone's life, you don't have to be brilliant, rich, beautiful, or perfect. You Just Have to Care by Mandy Hale. So we'll keep it short, and I wanted to have a single poem or a small poem, or one poem from each of you. Wanted to keep it short. So let us begin with Richard Spisak.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much. I'll read a short one for you. This is a little micro tribute to those rich people that we all have in all our countries, and they seem to think that they're a special breed. And this is called The Most Colorful Zillionaire. Let us take up a collection, so as not to embarrass this selection or call His Eminence into any further question. Oh, this so very dubious selection of this awesome electoral eminence, or establish a special, substantial financial precedence, lest any question his noble mobile supremacy, or dare to question the evidence of his ultimate legitimacy, which, where entity candidate whose predominancy comes into question during this or any closely examined electoral selection, everyone knows if he runs, he wins, or else it's clear and obvious to anyone he's been undone by the conspiracy, son. He must win to climb from history's dustbin. And let us break out our wallets and spill out our talents for this valiant, albeit incoherent, ever-errant knight, and spill out our purses as he nurses the smallest judicial reverses, and his massive achievement of long-winded, much-repeated grievance. And since daring, scaring Dory's karma has been suspended as easily as those teen models he repeatedly upended, and with his silent partner Jeffrey befriended, he dismissed his valley and sends him to the darkened alley at the very start of the party. Just remember, send your pennies and your dollars, or else send out the dogs with those tightened, razor-sharp, kryptonite, spiky collars. And I thank you.
Wow, that is quite satiric.
Thanks, that was great. Love the satire. Very good.
Always. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. That was Richard. Wow, what a great take. Please welcome Dr. Gargi Saha.
Good evening, all. It's a pleasure to be in this platform of poetry, having poets from all over the world to be. Today, I am going to recite a poem entitled Woman. Don't consider me weak, meek, reticent. I can be Goddess Durga, sitting on a lion, symbolizing power, courage, righteousness. Or can be Mother Teresa, caressing the mental agonies of billions across the world. Or Lady Florence Nightingale, whose actions spoke louder than words. Service before self, healing the injuries of the wounded. Or can be Mirabai, whose devotion was praiseworthy. Or Maitri, the learned lady in Vedic times. A woman characterizes compassion, affection, trust, mercy, sympathy, forgiveness, a paragon of virtues, fulfilling the universe by her gracious presence. Don't belittle a woman in any form. She symbolizes humble honor. Thank you.
Belittle a woman. She symbolizes power, resilience, courage. Please, the strength. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. That was Dr. Gargi Saha with a beautiful, brilliant poem on women, a tribute to women.
Thank you.
These are days to remember, recollect the deeds of women, maybe this is the power of women. Goddess Durga. Please welcome the Dr. Deena Padayachee.
Good day, everybody. Thanks for allowing me to participate in your seminar. It's now at about 20 to 4 in the afternoon in South Africa, and we've got a gloomy day, but that's how it is. And this poem is about working at a South African public health facility. It's been published many times in the USA, and various countries, including India. So I'm going to read, and it's been published by my own university's Faculty of Medicine in their monthly journal. It's called Working at a South African Public Health Facility. It goes like this. I mused, how can it make me happy if I'm rude or rough with you? How can it make me happy if I make your life difficult? Would it help my digestion or my self-image if I shout at you? If I'm curt, would it make me feel superior or better than you? Would it make my daughter Seshni smile or make my son Segrun proud? Would it make the melanin in my skin disappear? If I'm arrogant and horrible and cold and unfeeling, if I bully people, what does that say about my soul? What does it matter if I have a string of university degrees, prizes, and diplomas, if I have studied Ganor and Harrison and Grant, and I have read Einstein, Gandhi, and Mandela, if I still make children cry and women weep, and make the old shake their heads in sadness? When you are in pain, and tears trickle from your eyes like blood from your soul, what kind of person would be simple-mindedly obsessed with himself? I see patients who have kissed and sung and danced and loved. I see people who love and need love. So I say again, why must I upset myself by being awful to you? It's so much easier to smile, to be polite, to be kind, to care. From you comes courtesy, humanity, appreciation, and respect. You illuminate the only life I have. When I look at you, I see South Africa, my beloved country. When I heal you, I serve my country and I serve God. Thank you.
Wow, very beautiful and thought-provoking. You know, please give a round of applause, my dear friends. Very intense, yet very light, subtle. Thank you, Deena. It's a kind of
Thank you.
activism that goes into. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. That was Dr. Deena Padayachee. Please welcome Colonel Gopal Purdhani. Unmute your mic, sir, please. Unmute your mic, please. Unmute your mic, please.
Yes, sir. Am I audible, sir?
Yeah, perfect.
Prasanna ji, I just wanted to mention to my friend that in olden, very old days, about 9 lakhs years back, which was a Treta Yuga of Ramayana. Then also the poetry was being written. I mean, stories were written in the poetry. After that, even Dwapar Yug, when Mahabharata was fought, then also all stories were written in the poems. And after that also, in the present Yug, which is called Kali Yuga, which is going to live, I'm told, about 4 lakhs and 27 years, 27,000 years. So today, a short poem which I have written a true story in my poem. And this true story is, I think, will inspire the new poets. So मैंने अर्ज किया है कि सुनो दोस्तों मेरी एक छोटी सी कहानी जिसमें छिपी है एक लंबी कहानी। सुनो दोस्तों एक छोटी सी कहानी जिसमें छिपी है लंबी जिंदगानी। इसे मेरी नानी ने मुझे सुनाया, जीने का असली राज बताया। मेरी नानी ने जैसे ये जो मुझे कहानी सुनाई वो कहानी मैं पोइम में पेश कर रहा हूँ। मेरी पतझड़ में सूखे पत्ते गिरेंगे। नानी ने बोला कि पतझड़ के में सूखे पत्ते गिरेंगे, ऐसे हम सब बुजुर्ग मरेंगे। मेरी बारी आएगी आखिरी जब पत्ता गिरेगा। एक पेड़ का उसने बोला जो हमारे दालान में था, हमारे आंगन में था। कि मेरी बारी, नानी ने बोला कि मेरी बारी आएगी जब आखिरी पत्ता गिरेगा पेड़ पर, जब कुछ ना बचेगा, तुम मेरे जाने पर न आंसू बहाना। नानी ने अपने पोते मुझे बोला कि तुम मेरे जाने पर न आंसू बहाना, कभी जाने वाले का न शोक मनाना, क्योंकि बना है जो टूटना है जरूरी। ये सच्चाई है, यह है कुदरत की मजबूरी। वक्त गुजरा फिर पतझड़ आया, वक्त गुजरा फिर पतझड़ आया, पत्तों से पेड़ का होने लगा सफाया। फिर एक कुदरत का एक अजूबा हुआ, कुदरत का एक अजूबा हुआ था, जादू हो गया कि आखिरी पत्ता हरे पेड़ से न गिरा था, एक पत्ता बच गया, हरा पत्ता था वो। कि पतझड़ बीता बसंत ऋतु आई, अपने संग जीने की आस लेके आई। उस पत्ते ने नानी की उम्मीद को बढ़ाया, एक पत्ता बच गया, उस पत्ते ने नानी की उम्मीद को बढ़ाया। प्लास्टर का वो हरा पत्ता मैंने था लगाया, प्लास्टर का वो पत्ता, हरा पत्ता मैंने था लगाया। वो एक छोटे बच्चे ने जो अपना दिमाग यूज किया, उससे नानी की उम्र बढ़ गई, उससे उम्मीद बढ़ गई। धन्यवाद।
क्या बात है सर, क्या बात है, बहुत खूब, and such a profound words that you have presented. Uh, Again, a thought-provoking one as well. Please give a round of applause, my dear friend. That was Colonel Gopal Purdhani. Please welcome. Yes, Nayma.
Thank you. I'm going to share two pieces. Unrest Underground. In the distance, flashing red dots along the track, like a reinvigorated pulse, pulsing back to the heart, to accelerate its steady beat, to contract and relax, like wings and a cheap, susurrated in the exalted emotions so dear to the heart, soothed by the buoyant, blissful beats of a jaded heart. The tube slithers into the station, irked eyes glaring, canned commuters like suited sardines, flickering to a gradual noisy halt, a grimy rush hour assault. I absently board into a sea of bodies, chimera of the metro in gay Paris. Public transport grinds into the marrow of the bones. When the signal is gone, we stare blankly at our phones. Thud, thud, scorn the tracks, dragging us into the dark. An occasional screech, contemptuously spitting sparks, trying to break through, just trying to break through. Subterranean, blindly tunneling for the crux, rapidly blinking crimson in its gentle influx. Maybe it is enough to have felt it, but to have felt it is to want it. I alight at my station, silently, unstationed. Thank you. And the second piece?
Remember, only one.
Only one today. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank
No
you.
problem.
Thank you, Ram.
Sure.
Thanks for understanding and such a great imagery. And, I like the saturation and nice words that went in the poem. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you.
Please give a round of applause, my dear friend. That was Nayma Chamchoun. Please welcome Jaya Kalyanaraman.
Thank you.
Good evening.
Ma'am, please unmute your mic. It went.
Okay. Do you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am, please.
Yeah. So my poem is a real short one. This is something I wrote on August 13th, which was the 30th death anniversary of my mother. I call it Remembering Mother. Relaxing in bed, reading the news online, when out of nowhere you wafted in and lingered for a while. Mama, is it you visiting? I just sat still, inhaling your all too familiar perfume. And then you were gone. Is there something you wanted to say, Mama? I tried to read deep into your presence today. Or were you just letting me know that you are still watching over me and have my back? Thank you.
Oh, ma'am, how touching and how beautifully you narrated and you put it, ma'am. So beautiful, so beautiful.
Thank you.
Wow, so beautiful. I like your rendition too. It's perfect, you could hear sounds and words. So beautiful. Please
Thank
give
you,
a round of
Prasanna.
applause.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. That was Jaya Kalyanaraman. Please welcome Biju Prince, Isaac Cohen. Isaac. Isaac, yeah, please. Isaac, unmute your mic, please. Isaac, unmute your mic.
Yes. So there are
Isaac, are you there? I think yeah,
what?
yeah, go ahead.
Yes.
Short one, short.
The flower whispered to the child, "Let smell me, but don't pick me." The child answered, "I agree." The child became a friend of a flower. The flower heard about first love. The child now to the flower and carry it for him. When the child was sick, he smelled the flowers and was ill. As years went by, he built a bench near the flower, and they continue speaking like a loving couple. Thank you, Isaac Cohen, Israel.
Thank you, Isaac. Child become a friend of a flower. Beautiful. And this might be the longest poem that you presented on. Please give a round of applause, my dear friend. That was Isaac. Thank you, Isaac. Please welcome Mr. Shyamaprasad Patnaik.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks, Prasannaji, for inviting me to recite my poem. Today, I'm going to recite one poem. The title of my poem is Poetic Inspirations. Here it goes. Inspiration, rejuvenate willpower, embolden indomitable courage leading to perfection, boost morale, enhance capability, perseverance, and help in conscientious application. Humming honeybees hover elegant blossoms inspire for achieving desired missions. Tiny butterflies inspire to undergo phases of life towards excellence. Soulmates' fathomless eyes, captivating smile, soothing whispers inspire my emotions. She gives me solace whenever I encounter trouble in dilemmas. Her unconditional love beyond infinity enlighten my path of success. She quickly heals mental agonies, stress, physical woes, and strain. She inspires me to repose utmost faith on supreme omnipresence. As messengers of divinity, poets also inspire with magical pen. Great bards inspire us to scribble love and nature poems. Make us ever cheerful through their enchanting, serene, and divine stanzas. And that is the end of my poem. Thanks for listening and watching.
So,
Thank
Poetic
you,
Inspiration is your title, right?
Yeah.
Poetic Inspiration. Beautiful, brilliant, wonderful. Please give a round of applause, my dear friend. That was Mr. Shyamaprasad Patnaik. And please welcome Sara Arshad.
Hello, Prasanna. I wish all of you a very happy Dussehra, and with this prayer that evil will be eliminated and good will prevail. Amen. Okay. The title of my poem is A Lovely Morning. A lovely morning greeted me today. Taking its fresh air brings life within me. She is saying, let go of old grief, come sit and feel me. I have also come here after erasing last night's ink. It was very black. So much blackness was also beginning to fade. I sat in the darkness for a long time with my eyes closed. Then it happened that something was changing. I started to feel a lot of softness and warmth around me. That light was visible to me, but was not coming near me. I extended my hand. She then disappeared into the darkness. It started playing hide and seek with me. Even hiding and not coming forward, I finally took her hand. It was beautiful feeling that someone put her hand in my hand. It was the first ray of morning that came to my hands after long wait. Very tender, very lovely, but also very cute. At times it slipped out, but I held it very tightly. She held my hand and slowly brought me out of that place. I did not want to look back at this sea of darkness as I walked out of it now. Cool breeze was welcoming me, and the sun was refreshing. My inner breath started to flow, and it felt so fresh. It was a lovely, beautiful feeling. It was cool everywhere. It was refreshing. So bright and so fresh, I never wanted to look back. Let us welcome this morning with the belief there is something somewhere for you who pulls you out of that sea of darkness. My morning is like a cool breeze for fragrance and for everyone. Thank you.
Poem of Hope. Excellent, excellent. Wow. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. That was a beautiful poem. Positive. Thank you for joining the Divya. Sara Arshad, please give a round of applause. Please welcome Dr. Gangalaxmi Patnaik.
I have been invited by founder Admin Prasanna Kumar for this open theme recital being organized today on 13th 10th 2024. The title of my poem is What is it to be Vijayadashmi? What is it to be Vijayadashmi? As I sit down to meditate on Vijayadashmi, I invoke divine powers of Ma Durga, Lord Rama's perseverance. As I sit down to meditate on Vijayadashami, I invoke divine powers of Ma Durga, Lord Rama's perseverance. My relationship with Ma deepens. Choose peace over violence. Inspires inner strength to be beautiful inside. Overcome negative emotions. My relationship with Ma deepens. Choose peace over violence. Inspires inner strength to be beautiful inside. Overcome negative emotions. Lord Rama's eyes stare everywhere like tired crows. Defeat demon king Ravana. Speaks righteousness. Breathes. Whispers. Connecting men with divine principle. Lord Rama's eyes stare everywhere like tired crows. Defeat demon king Ravana. Speaks righteousness. Breathes whispers connecting men with divine principle. Lord Ram solemnly said, take care of yourself. Anger, pride never bloom. Love swallows up unassuaged gloom to get better. Lord Ram solemnly said, take care of yourself. Anger, pride never bloom. Love swallows up unassuaged gloom to get better. Today, solemn face of Lord Rama hung in cheer. Vijayadashmi is mirror to hide knots of fear. Cling to self, measure cheer. Today, solemn face of Lord Rama hung in cheer. Vijayadashami is mirror to hide knots of fear. Cling to self, measure cheer. May Vijayadashmi light up hopes of happy times, dreams full of smiles with new beginnings. May Vijayadashmi light up hopes of happy times, dreams full of smiles with new beginnings. This is the end of my poem. Thanks, dear friends.
Very well encapsulated the concept of Vijayadashmi. Is beautiful, man. Thank you. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. That was Dr. Gangalaxmi Patnaik. Please welcome Dr. Modi Joseph.
Thank you. Thank you, Prasanna. I hope I'm audible. Am I?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. Here am I reciting to a poem that I wrote for my daughter. This is for you, my daughter. This is that for your naughty first smile you gave when I breastfed you, my tiny thought looking deep into my eyes, stopping sucking. This is for you, my girl child, who, when I weaned you to go for work, went around searching for me, still sucking the nipples of the pink milk bottle. This is for you, my little loving child, who planted a kiss on my cheek in my naps during noons before you ran out to play. This is for you, the reluctant little darling who cried and cried the first few days at school and made me cry when I dropped you there and left. This is for you, my adolescent girl child, arguing, teaching me trends modern. This is for you, the outstanding student who made me proud. This is for you, the career girl, bold, carving your own niche, growing into the woman I dreamt of. This is for you, the young wife and mother you turn to, caring and capable to the core. This is for you, my pillar of support, whether near or far, helping me sip my evening tea of life with equanimity and content. Your mom. Thank you. Thank you.
Wow, ma'am. I'm speechless. How beautiful you give a very I mean, it's about a daughter, from your mother.
So many students, they were reciting it for the competition and they won prizes on Daughter's Day. I'm so happy that I could bring out the heart of a mother. Every mother here can well understand, even, not what if for a mother, every feeling person can well understand the psyche of a mother. Thank you, dears. It is great being with you.
It's unique and it's so beautiful, and I love it. I so love it. Thank you. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. That was Dr. Molly Joseph. Please welcome lovely PrabhaSastri.
Good evening to everybody. Everybody knows in Dasara, Mysore best place. I got one gold medal honor in Kannada Kavya Darshana. I am very happy to show everybody. That's why I showed. I will read one poem. Kavi Manogatam. Kavi Manogatam. Srini Kadu. Sinare Asle Kadu. Srini Kanu. Sinare Asle Kadu. Sada Sida Chilipi Kavini Nenu. ఎన్నేళ్ల నా కథనాలతో అలసి సొలసిన బహుదూరపు బాటసారిని గమ్యం ఎరుగను నీకోసం నీ రాక కోసం పొద్దు కోసం కలలు తీరని కవినై నేను కరుణించిన కాదంబరివై రా నవ్వుతూ హాయిగా గగనాన ఎగిరే విహంగల్లా ఆనందంగా తూగి తేరుతుంటే అబ్బా ఎంత బాగుంది గాలిలో నీ మూగ భాషలు పోగులై పిండుతున్నాయి గాలిలో నీ మూగ భాషలు పోగులై పిండుతున్నాయి ఎందుకిలా అలా అలర్జీ చేయకు నీ మాటలతో అంతరాత్మని అల్లరి చెయ్యకు ఇదిగో నీకు చెప్తున్నాను ఇంగిత మెరిగి ఊపిరి తీసుకుని ఊకొట్టు అదే నాకు వరం నాలాంటి అతివకు అమృతం ఆశ్రయం నమస్తే.
Wow. I could, I'm sorry if I could give a gist of it, but it's about a poem and inner feelings. that she tried to portray in Telugu. Such a beautiful expression. Maybe I think I could just translate it and then I post it in the group. Maybe next week I could just read it out. It's such a beautiful description. Maybe Jaya ma'am I could not understand. So that is the Dr. Miss PrabhaSastri. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends.
Thank you, Prasanna. Thank you to everybody also.
Thank you. Sorry, I couldn't, give that thing. Please welcome Jennifer. Yes, my friend Jennifer.
Everyone, I saw a couple of days ago on the Fertile Brains WhatsApp chat, there was a poem from Ronnie Tucker. And in it, he was talking about how empty his broken heart is. So my poem that I'm going to do is in answer to Ronnie. And it's called Allow Me, I Am Willing. I have been here in the shadows, observing you, admiring you, yet shy to come forward, fearing you may turn me down, fearing my outward appearance, not that of your dream partner. Oh, I would so love to touch you, look deeply into your eyes, then kiss you. I so wish to dance with you, letting the music of my love spin us around in delight. Want to fill the void you feel. Allow me to chase away your loneliness, filling you with my loving tenderness. Back the glow to your eyes. Allow my passion to resurrect, spark, dormant fire. Allow me to touch you, hug you, kiss you, chase away your depression. My sincere, authentic, understanding words and actions. Allow my heartbeat, feel your heartbeat, uniting bodies in a frenzy. Allow me to pick up whenever you fall. I need you to allow me to make you experience feeling needed. Allow me to be the light of your life, joy of your life. Allow me to become your lover, your wife, so you'll never be lonely again. Allow my love now, today, make you look forward to being filled with much more love every tomorrow. No need to fear again being drowned in sorrow. Allow me to be the light of your life each day, each night. Allow me to be the peacefulness at nights in your slumber dreams. Allow me to brave all professional, all health storms with you. Allow me to mend your broken heart, showering you daily with my love, bringing back happiness to your face, keeping you warm inside as you swim in my ocean of passion and sincerity. I heard your plea. I am reaching out to you because I really care. Do you really want to give up? Or will you let me in? Do you dare to care?
My God, allow me to be light of your life. That was it. That's a true lines from your friend that who cares, who listens, who is there with you. And I remember his poem, and I felt that how he was depressing, and he became negative or something like that. He felt loneliness.
Yes,
it was looming around, and he was. Honestly, he is alone and he's lonely, and nobody is there around him except a dog. Please.
Jennifer, I hope that's a lovely poem indeed.
Thank you.
I hope he could have heard you this evening. I think he's already left, no?
No, he wasn't here today, was he?
Oh, he wasn't here at all. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So how's he going to hear you now?
Well, what I will do is I will put it on the WhatsApp page and hope maybe he will read it.
That's lovely.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
That's what that it's struck to my mind, Jaya Kalyanaraman ma'am asked. But Jennifer, very honestly, you being a true friend,
It was a very
Jennifer and I
sad
know
poem.
each other for last 4 years. So that's how it's like we are very fortunate. Yeah, Ronnie would be happy when he gets to listen to you and watch you. And
yeah, it was a very sad poem. It moved me.
Truly, beautiful. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. That was Jennifer. Please welcome Dr. Jahangir Alam Rustam. Dr. Jahangir Alam Rustam. Sir, one poem.
Okay, thank you, Prasanna, for inviting me in this beautiful dais, and congratulations, everyone. Greetings from Bangladesh. I will recite only one poem today from my book Dream of Love. The name of the poem, Music of Dawn. The flowers bloom and dance in the lap of cool art. At the time, music of dawn sings and gets part. Insect chimes, birds are, and salute the multicolored night. Birds sing with a musical tune and welcome the morning bright. The sun appears soon with its charming rays. Intoxicated, insects sing, they are often in a maze. What a heavenly glow invites the dawn. Earth becomes blissful to get her morning crown. A gentleman turns into a clown in the dazzling glow. Aurora invites the buzzing insects for dancing below. The wind changes into a balmy breeze to join the celebration as some fairies come down to celebrate the occasion. The earth changes into a bride. The colorful light dances in full rhythm as the morning charming dawn sings, turning into a glitzy groom. Thank you.
Very colorful, sir. You being a love poet, Dr. Jahangir Alam Rustam from Bangladesh. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining. Please welcome Ms. Satinder Kaur.
Good evening, Prasanna ji and all the poets here. I am here with you and I feel that I am very much honored to be here amongst all these esteemed poets from across the globe. I am here with my poem, Fire. Fire. The frightening sounds of fire, fire alarmed me at night. Throwing off my quilt away, I ran out, horrified. The frightening sounds of fire, fire alarmed me at night. Throwing off my quilt away, I ran out, horrified. People from the nearby houses all came out flabbergasted. The fear of fire was too much to make themselves feel restive. The fear of fire was too much to make themselves feel restive. Third floor of the building, on the opposite side of the road. Third floor of the building, on the opposite side of the road, the office of a multinational company had become the victim of fire's ire. Had become the victim of fire's ire. Thick rings of smoke were rising. Thick rings of smoke were rising. High flames reaching the skies. Nightmarish scene it was, with commotion on all sides. Nightmarish scene it was, with commotion on all sides. Thanks to the Almighty, it was the night time. Thanks to the Almighty, it was the night time. The office was closed with no one inside. The office was closed with no one inside. 1 hour of scrambling cries from all around. 1 hour of scrambling cries from all around. The sound of the fire extinguisher brought relief to the dumbfounded. The sound of the fire extinguisher brought relief to the dumbfounded. The fire getting doused, a solace to the onlookers. The fire getting doused, a solace to the onlookers. Consistent efforts of 3 hours looked as long as 3 years. Consistent efforts of 3 hours looked as long as 3 years. One can well imagine the losses that had incurred. One can well imagine the losses that had incurred, but as the luck would have it, no human life was cost. But as the luck would have it, no human life was cost. Sleep had taken wings that night. Sleep had taken wings that night for me to rewind the horrific scene. For me to rewind the horrific scene. And my mind's open eyes could see the world being gulped down by seething fires. My mind's open eyes could see the world being gulped down by seething fires. The fire of greed, the fire of jealousy, the fire of anger, the fire of lust, and many more such fires, and many more such fires eating into the entrails of the world, eating into the entrails of the world. Can such fires be extinguished by a fire extinguisher? Can such fires be extinguished by a fire extinguisher? No. It is for the man himself. It is for the man himself to take the reins in his hand to curb the fire before it's spread. It is for the man himself to take the reins in his hand to curb the fire before it's spread. The picture of a contented society, the picture of a contented society appeared before my mind's eyes when each individual promises to bring to the world the coveted peace. When each individual promises to bring to the world the coveted peace. Thank you.
Wow. Fire, yes, indeed. There's a kind of fires. Can they be extinguished? And this is very hard to put out. Very ponderable question that you posed, ma'am. Very nice description. And please give a round of applause, my dear friends. That was Satinder Sethi, very, very deeply thought. Maria, please go ahead. Up next.
Good evening, everyone. Happy to be with you. Once again, thanks, Prasanna, for the invite. Happy to be with you, too. I have a short poem. The title of my poem is Lifetime. On a hammock in the veranda, sunset in the horizon, I am fond of contemplating light last lights of day, to energize myself before sleep, and to put my thoughts together. I, for a long time, have been doing the same, and during my life journey, wrinkles appeared upon my face. Gray hair, new stylish wig. They show the aging of my arm. Today, things go a little different from past. I feel tired sometimes. Drowsiness makes me sleep before right time. Not for a long time, but short naps. My doctor says it's healthy as well as working out. I feel sorry. Time does not spare life. And one day I'll be dead to another life very far from my dear ones, and reunion with those ones who fade away before. Anyway, I am grateful, God, for everything you've already given to me. Thank you very much for listening to me.
Beautiful,
Thank you.
beautiful, Maria. Very light and very smooth, I would say. That was Maria. Please give a round of applause, Maria friends. Please welcome Miss Shobha Deshpande. Ma'am, only one poem, any language you prefer to. Shobha Deshpande, Miss. Yes, ma'am, please. We can't. Your voice is not audible, ma'am. No, no audio. Please, maybe you could just log out and log in. Meanwhile, I could call someone else. Maybe Isabell, yes, Isabell VanMerlin.
Good morning, everyone. It's very early here, of course, and it's only just now getting light. So, and I wanted to respond to your poem about fire. Last night, it rained just a few drops, and it's the first time here in California since April that we've had rain. So, thank God we have not had any fires near us this summer. So, a short poem, Justice. I'm counting on being different when I finish unraveling my sweater with all the beads and sequins. It symbolizes all my completely tangled up, enmeshed past lives that have kept me tied up, bound up, chained up in this life. It's so big and complicated, though, with all the beads and sequins sewn on top. I may have already passed on to my next life before I'm finished. Will I be different? I surely enough hope so. And will anyone see me differently? I surely enough hope so, because I feel like I've been traveling this life somehow upright in a shroud, knowing who I am on the inside, not being able to bust out, fighting unsuccessfully. They know who I am, grabbing my good, using it up so I don't have enough left to protect me from their bad. I just got a pamphlet on divine justice. DJ is a lot different from a JD. That's a lawyer. I'm counting on it for justice. Thank you.
Wow, brilliant take. There's something, quite philosophical as well.
Thank you. Yes.
Very philosophical. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. That was Isabell VanMerlin. Shobha ma'am, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. आवाज आ रही क्या?
हाँ एकदम बढ़िया मैम। एक ही पोएम पे आपको प्रेजेंट करना होगा, मराठी, तेलुगु, हिंदी या इंग्लिश में कोई भी भाषा।
आज हिंदी और इसमें रेडी थे। ओके, एनी हाउ तेलुगु का पोएम बोलती। कल दसरा हुआ था ना, सब लोगों को शुभकामनाएं। और आपने हमको चांस दिया, इसलिए बहुत बहुत आभारी आपका। मेरा शीर्षक है दसरा। దసరా పండగ వచ్చిందోయ్, దసరా పండగ వచ్చిందోయ్, అందరిలో ఆనందం నింపిందోయ్. దసరా పండగ వచ్చిందోయ్, అందరిలో ఆనందం నింపిందోయ్. ఉదయాన్నే అందరూ లేవండోయ్, ఉదయాన్నే అందరూ లేవండోయ్. ఇంటికి తోరణాలు కట్టండోయ్, ఇంటికి తోరణాలు కట్టండోయ్. తలంటూ మంగళ స్నానాలు చేయండోయ్, తలంటూ మంగళ స్నానాలు చేయండోయ్. కొత్త వస్త్రములను ధరించండోయ్, కొత్త వస్త్రములను ధరించండోయ్. మనసును ప్రశాంతతో నింపండోయ్, మనసును ప్రశాంతతో నింపండోయ్. దేవుని మనసారా పూజించండోయ్, దేవుని మనసారా పూజించండోయ్. పిండి వంటలను చేయండోయ్, పిండి వంటలను చేయండోయ్. బంధుమిత్రులను మన ఇంటికి పిలవండోయ్, బంధుమిత్రులను మన ఇంటికి పిలవండోయ్. పాండవులు ఈ రోజే, దసరా రోజే చెట్లు పైన దాచిన అస్త్రశస్త్రాలను తీసుకువచ్చారండోయ్. పాండవులు ఈ రోజే, దసరా రోజే చెట్టు పైన దాచిన అస్త్రశస్త్రాలను తీసుకొని వచ్చారండోయ్. రాముడు రావణుని సంహరించినారండోయ్, రాముడు రావణుని ఈ రోజే సంహరించినారండోయ్. సాయంత్రం జమ్మి చెట్టును పాలపిట్టను దర్శించండోయ్, సాయంత్రం జమ్మి చెట్టును పాలపిట్టను దర్శించండోయ్. బంగారాన్ని తీసుకొని రారండోయ్, బంగారాన్ని తీసుకొని రారండోయ్. కుటుంబ సభ్యులకు బంగారాన్ని ఇవ్వండోయ్, కుటుంబంలో బంగారాన్ని ఇవ్వండోయ్. ఆశీర్వచనములను పొందండోయ్, ఆశీర్వచనములను పొందండోయ్. ఆనందంగా పరమానందంగా ఉండండోయ్, ఆనందంగా పరమానందంగా ఉండండోయ్. దసరా పండుగ వచ్చిందోయ్, దసరా పండుగ వచ్చిందోయ్. ధన్యవాద్.
Dasera, that was about on Dasara. बहुत beautifully, I mean, narrated, ma'am. Like
क्या है आपका स्क्रीन नया दिख रहा है? क्या बात है? स्क्रीन वगैरह सब नया नया दिख रहा है।
दसरे के शुभ अवसर पर
वही बोल रही मैं। कुछ चेंजेस।
चलिए इस आगे बढ़ते हैं. Let's proceed further. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. On that note, happy festivities that is happening around, and hope defeat the evil and good triumphs, and no more war, no more the clashes that's happening around the world. So peace is what we require. So we always talk about peace. That was Shobha Deshpande, ma'am. Please give a round of applause. Up next is Muralidharan, who is absent, but I would be reading his poem on his behalf. Wheel of Life. Wheel of Life. This is the life without any emotion, leading it without notion. One takes the doctor's degree, becomes actor. Another takes pleader's degree, becomes leader. Prince becomes a pauper and pauper becomes a prince. The game of destiny remains unknown. Men may born, men may die, but the soul will never die. None are happy with the corner desires. So be detached from these desires. Dedicate the soul to Him, H-I-M, Him, apostrophe, to attain spiritual peace. Fear not sorrows, don't postpone tomorrows. Enjoy manifestation of God. Cast away the egoism, develop humanism, surrender to the Lord, then one will have peace The Eternal, the Only One, the Eternal Peace. That was by Advocate Muralidhar. He's a member of our group. 85 years old, so he could not make it, and he asked me to recite and just have read it. That brings us to the end of today's evening, and maybe I could just read out a few lines of let us see, I could just hell of things happening. Oh my God, it just happened. Beg your pardon. And hell of things bothering my mind. They never come to end. As the day screaming with the clatter of cries abound, peace is at stake, and so taken the route of self-consoling, and I go on seeking calmness of us. Thank you. Short piece. Like as you said. Thank you, Sunil. Thank you, Jennifer, Satinder ma'am, and Dr. Gangalaxmi Patnaik, Shyamaprasad sir, and Dizo, and Deena sir, Molly ma'am, Jahangir sir, Shobha. Love you all.
Thank you, everyone. Sorry for being late. Thank you.
Thank you very